The summer has been frenetic at the club level, with Real Madrid ticking boxes across the roster, and yet still feeling the tug of one unresolved need, a midfielder who marries defensive discipline with creative vision. Reports now point to a name that has punched above the noise: Alexis McAllister, an Argentina international whose performances in one of Europe's toughest leagues have marked him out as both consistent and decisive. This is not a rumour born from hype alone. It layers Madrid's strategic logic over a player profile that, on paper, checks the balance the squad has lacked. After investing in youth and depth, the leadership appears to want someone who can hit the ground running, steady the midfield without slowing transition play, and provide tactical options that only a seasoned, intelligent midfielder can supply. That is the promise attached to McAllister, and it explains why his name keeps appearing in conversations from the boardroom to the terraces. He offers a particular kind of influence, the ability to sense when to withdraw into coverage, when to step forward with a late run, and when to release the ball into the attacking half with precision. It's the sort of hybrid role modern coaches prize, a midfield conductor who is as comfortable breaking lines as he is shielding the back four. For a side rebuilding its internal balance, that skill set isn't cosmetic, it's foundational. The president's interest, therefore, reads as both immediate and long-term. It's immediate because a player of this profile could change match-by-match outcomes. It's long-term because adding such a presence shapes training dynamics, rotation patterns, and succession planning for seasons ahead. The narrative hooks into a wider truth: top clubs rarely gamble without a vision, and when Florentino Perez turns an eye toward a player, the conversation becomes serious. Yet the path from name to shirt is seldom straight. There are market realities to confront: competing suitors, wage structures, valuation demands, and the simple arithmetic of squad balance. Any negotiation will be measured against not just the price tag, but the sporting case. How does this signing fit into the coach's preferred system, who loses minutes, and which tactical adjustments follow? For Madrid, who have balanced youth investment with marquee moves in recent windows, the choice must produce immediate returns and also preserve future flexibility. That makes the operation both tempting and delicate. Observers will watch how Madrid positions this pursuit, as a headline-grabbing splash or as a calculated final piece in a broader plan. Either way, the consequences ripple beyond a single transfer line on a spreadsheet. They alter the way the team constructs matches, manages fatigue across a congested calendar, and adapts when injuries strike. There is also a human element that amplifies the story. McAllister's international bonds, his familiarity within Argentina's setup, and his rapport with senior figures enhance the media narrative and increase the weight of any potential move. Fans respond to connections. A player who has worked alongside world-class teammates and proven himself in high-stakes environments arrives with both pedigree and personality. For supporters who crave immediate competitiveness and a clear identity in midfield, that dual promise is magnetic. Social conversations will shift quickly from speculation to scrutiny. How will existing midfielders adapt? Who will press for starting spots? And what will the locker room dynamic look like when a new profile arrives? These are the debates that turn transfers into cultural moments within a club. If Madrid does press forward, the broader title race across Europe could feel the tremor. One signing does not guarantee trophies, of course, but the strategic addition of a midfielder who can tip tight fixtures in your favour is a real lever. It changes how opponents plan, how matches unfold in the middle third, and how the team conserves energy for late-season surges. In football, small margins become decisive, and here the margin could be the difference between a deep European run and early exit. That is why this story matters beyond local headlines. When a club like Real Madrid signals a targeted move, the entire landscape takes notice. For now, the details remain in motion. The name is out, the logic is clear, and the stakes are high. Whether this turns into a completed transfer, a high-profile chase, or a drawn-out negotiation, the episode will reveal much about Madrid's ambitions and how they intend to marry present success with future planning. Keep watching the space for every development, because if this bombshell turns into reality, it will be one of those summer decisions that echoes through the season and reshapes expectations for a club that never settles for second best.